How you doing, guys? Welcome to HTML Emails YouTube Developer Channel. We have this job for an unwanted search, and it's a remote email producer, and it's paying $32 to $36 an hour, and it's a full-time, 100% remote. It is a 10-month contract, and that name is interesting. It's an email producer, but it's more of an email developer job with email marketing involved. So let's read the description. It says you will execute marketing and automated triggering email campaigns to drive seamless consumer journey through email messaging, HTML, CSS coding, proofing, quality assurance, targeting, and advanced scheduling. So that just means that they're going to be automating the email to, triggering the email. So once you build the code, you have to test the email, and you could trigger it to yourself for testing, and then you could trigger out to I'd say the proofing teams, and then they would take it from there, and they would go through your coding and see if they could check your coding. Also, next it says you review brief, manage workflow tools, and kick off campaign building. You proactively request more information from the team as needed. That means once you get started, I guess you're gonna have to use your certain tools you use. Whether it's what I use Dreamweaver, Adobe Creative Management, and so those are the tools that I use. Now, when they say proactively request more information from the team as needed, that's just in case you need to make updates to the creative. Trust me, I get a lot of requests on different campaigns of what need to be done. Add this, take this off, change the disclaimer sometimes, change the coding, the superscript on the disclaimers. So it's all kind of things that they would be updating you with if needed changing by the LOB, the line of business. Now it says you build email templates and landing pages as needed while ensuring they render across all clients and devices. Landing pages. Now, again, we talked about on the other video about building a portfolio. We always say landing pages are options. So you have your transactional, you have your newsletter, and your promotional emails. And also, we mentioned landing pages are optional because you don't see them that often, but in this case, it is here. So landing pages, and that's what they want you to do. When they say render across all clients, that means make sure the email, when it's tested and sent it out and triggered, that it's going to Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, AOL, if they still around. So that's what they mean by clients, email clients. Now our next line is you develop and execute test plans that confirm accurate email coding and optimal rendering. Pretty much almost the same thing. You're gonna build the code, then you gotta you have to confirm on your own. I have to confirm and check my own code, make sure everything is cool with the email code and everything, and then set it up to be rendered, and you send out the proofs. So it says you send proofs and configure final send and automation parameters. Now, see, I don't do the automation part. I just send proofs to the teams above me, and they kind of QC my work. But that's why this job is a little bit different, because I think they want you to also do the automation somewhat too, And it says you create and update proof, seed, and live audiences. See, I don't do that either. So I'll update the proof need be, if the QC teams above me want me to update the proofs. But other than that, I don't deal with live audiences. I probably will in the future, but not right now at my current employer. It says you configure user-initiated sends, A/B deployment tests, automations, and deployments. I don't do that as well. Another team does a lot, does the deployment part. It just depends on the jobs, though. Some jobs they will want you to do deployments, and others they have other people to do that for you in other departments. So I don't do it in any of the deployments. Now the skills, you got to be careful with these skills, because this is not set in stone. None of this is set in stone. So I wouldn't say ignore it, but don't be intimidated by it. It says working knowledge of email marketing include direct experience with email deployment tools and technologies. Salesforce Marketing Cloud experience is required. Um, Solid knowledge of HTML, CSS coding for email and familiarity with responsive design and email client slash browser standards. Salesforce Marketing Cloud experience is required, but not always needed. I have people calling me about jobs using Salesforce, and I tell them I can make my way around it, can figure my way around it, but I never worked in Salesforce. It's a proprietary licensed software, so you just can't get in there, and you have to buy it, and it's probably like $12,000 or $13,000. So, an individual cannot afford that. But then again, like I said, it says required, not needed. So there you go. Um, Working knowledge of content builder tools. That's mean just your Dreamweavers and other stuff. Adobe Acrobat. Things of that nature. Maybe Photoshop or something like that. But also they said 5 years of general e-marketing experience. You don't need 5 years. That's what they say, but don't be intimidated by it. That is not true. That's what they prefer. They're gonna try to get the highest ceiling as they can. So they say 5 years, but that's not true. 2 years of experience working with HTML, CSS building, and deploying email marketing campaigns. Now this may be true, but then again, I wouldn't count on it. You'd have to have 2 years of this, but I mean, it would be nice if you did. Also, 3 years experience in sales marketing cloud platform. This you don't have to have. Like I said, they said they require you to do it, but I mean, you don't have to, but it would be good and feasible if you did have that experience. So it just depends. It depends on the company sometimes. They got benefits, medical, vision, life insurance, 401k, commuter benefit. That's different. E-learning, education reimbursement, ongoing training and development. To qualify for these benefit package, you must work over 30 hours per week, and the length of assignment must be a minimum of 10 weeks. Okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad. They have some other details down here. Not bad, but yeah, this position, it's not a bad place to start. I mean, 32, 36 is kind of on the low end, in my opinion, but not a bad job to start if this is your first email developer or producer position. Again, guys, my website is emailcapital.com. This is where you can find a lot of email developer jobs. Most of the jobs there are more recent, because most recent is going to be on the bottom, because I go all the way down. And so the most recent is going to be on the bottom and work your way back up to the top. And also I have an ebook, for people that's looking to aspire to be an email developer. And here's my ebook right here. If you subscribe to my website, it's only $7.99 for subscribers. So again, guys, this is the email or HTML email developer YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Take care.